Long ago, there was a young man who had an intense belief in the Buddha. One day, he left his aged mother and went in search for Buddha in the far, far land. He went through great hardship and passed through many mountains and countless streams. But he still failed to find the Buddha he was searching for. After some time, he came to a large majestic temple. The chief reverend in the temple was a highly realized saint. The young man, with full faith, knelt down and pleaded the chief monk to guide him in his search for the Buddha. The chief monk, seeing the young man having such ignorant desire to meet the Buddha, gave a long sigh and said, "You go back following the same path that you came, and during the night, when you take rest in any house, if the person who allows you into the house is barefooted, then that person is the Buddha whom you are searching for." The young man was very happy and excited. Finally, his hope to find the Buddha was rekindled. He then bid farewell to the monk and left. For many months and many times in the late night, he managed to find a house to stay. But each time, his hope to find the Buddha was shattered because everyone who opened the door was not in his bare feet. As he was approaching nearer to his house, his disappointment grew, and his hope to find the Buddha was fast fading. He was so close to reaching his house, but there was still no sight of the Buddha. One day, in the early hour after midnight, in the midst of heavy rain and strong wind, he reached his house. He was feeling utterly hopeless and depressed. He suddenly realized that he had been a fool to believe that he could find Buddha. In total exhaustion and hunger, he knocked at the door. "Who is that?" He heard the faintly weak voice of his mother. At that moment, a feeling of sadness and remorse surged in him. He answered, "Mother, it's me. I have come home." He heard some rustling noise from the house. Then, his mother opened the door. In a choked voice, she said, "Son, you are finally home. She held him with her trembling hands and led him into the house. Under the soft lighting of the house, with tears in her eyes, his feebly looking mother stroked his face lovingly and gently with her unsteady hands. Though her eyes were teary, her smile was happy and relieved. The young man was touched, and as he bowed to his mother, he realized that she was standing on the freezing cold floor in her bare feet. That moment, he remembered the words of the chief reverend. If the person who allows you into the house is barefooted, then that person is the Buddha whom you are searching for. He fell at his mother's feet. With choking voice cried, "Mother!" At this moment, an awakening truth arose in him. Loving relationship is Buddha. Mother's love is also Buddha. Parents are Buddhas whom all should give reverence and respect. In life, mother's love is most selfless and unconditional. Our parents give us life. They nurture us with love and sacrifices. Our growth is condensed from their blood and flesh. We grow into adults through their unceasing care and love. In their eyes, we are forever their little children. The lamb kneels to get its feed of milk from its mother, and the crow repays its old mother by feeding her. A person who does not love and respect his parents has actually lost his conscience and the basic moral virtue of human.